Well, hey, nerd family. Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and today, once again, we are in the toy room for another toy review. I love doing toy reviews. I love toys. This right here is just a tiny little corner. I'm in a room surrounded by toys, and I love to bring toy reviews to each one of you. Now, before we jump into today's toy review, I want to remind you that we have this toy giveaway. That's right, you can have a toy from the Poindexter Lounge. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, hit notifications, and let me know in the comment section that you want to be a part of this running for this toy right here, which is an Orm Aquaman action figure. And of course, he's got his Hydra tech. He changes color. He's got this battle armor. He looks pretty cool too. And you can have him. All you got to do is hit that notifications bell, hit subscribe, and let me know that you want the figure. Follow us on social media. I would love to see your toys. And let's talk about it, okay? But today we're talking about a really cool figure that I came across, and that is this Kingdom Hearts Tron action figure. This guy is pretty cool, and I can't wait to review him for you. He comes with this little guy too, which is called a soldier, but this is the real meat and potatoes of the review. So let's go ahead and jump in and talk about it right now. All right, for those of you who don't know, Kingdom Hearts is a video game made by Square Enix in association with Disney, where you can play this role-playing game as various different Disney characters, and it also has some original characters as well. We're going to take a look at this packaging. It's kind of just a grayish purple packaging. Nothing really big here. Even with my lights, this thing just kind of absorbs light. It looks much darker than it should. And some of that is just the grayscale. But I'm using the exact same lights that I use for all of my other items that I review. And this just seems to just soak up the light just like crazy. So this is what comes in it, though. You can see there's a little booklet back there, the Tron figure, and this little guy who's just called Soldier. Take a closer look here on the back. Here are just some of the various characters. You got the Kingdom Hearts logo, which is pretty cool. This is based on the hit video game series, Action Figures Series 3. You got Tron with Soldier. Down here at the bottom, you have Black Coat Mickey with Assassin, with his Kingdom Key D, and also this other character named Sora. Now, the Mickey figure looks like it's a GameStop exclusive. So the only other place that I've seen these are Amazon, and I will talk about that in just a minute. But as you can see, the packaging is pretty simple. Nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. What you see is what you get. Let's open it up and see what's inside. This is Tron and Soldier here in the bubble tray, the plastic tray. You can see here what he is held in there by. He is held in by some of those wire twist ties. He's not going to come out of there very easily. As when we turn him around, you see they've got him all knotted up pretty well. You'd really have to rip that thing out of there. And they also have these little white plastic pieces that are almost like the pieces that would hold a tag on a t-shirt or a pair of jeans. So a couple of different ways that they hold the figures in this. This also comes with a little booklet, and I was very excited when I opened this booklet because it shows some of the different figures, and look what's right there. Yes, it's a Sark action figure. Now, I have not seen the Sark at GameStop or anywhere else, so I immediately went on to Amazon.com and I ordered the Sark figure. So you can be looking forward to a Sark figure review as soon as that comes in. This is just some information. I think they kind of got like a club or some information that shows you what a couple other figures are available just at GameStop and what other figures are available, you know, just so that you can be on a mailing list or whatever, probably about the game. But you can do that. I don't play the game, and actually none of the boys do either, so I won't be doing that, but I will be looking forward to that Sark figure for sure. So this is what Tron and Soldier look like outside of the package. They just look really great, and you can see here Tron stands really well. Let's go over Soldier real quick. He really only has 3 points of articulation. His arms go back around like this, so they go, you know, fully both ways. Go up or down all the way, just like so. And then his head will spin around, but that's it. It doesn't go up or down. It's not on a ball joint, nothing like that. His legs don't move, his feet don't move. He's kind of like an old Smurf action figure with movable arms and head. And so I really don't know too much about this guy, other than I guess he's in the video game. So we're going to put him to the side because we're done with him, because
Now, this is the guy that we're here to talk about. This is what sold me on this figure, obviously. As soon as I walked into GameStop and saw this, I had no idea that this even existed. So when I saw this, I just about lost it and knew that I had to have it right away. As you can see here, he looks strikingly like the character from the 1980s movie Tron. It was a movie that I loved personally. I remember growing up with this movie. And as you can see here, as we get a little closer, just the detail here on the back of the helmet even, of course, which was used with special effects back then, what they thought going into a computer might look like with the grayscale. I love it that the grayscale is there, just like in the movie, with just the outlines of what would be the blue lighted portion of the figures. Look at his gauntlet here and just all of that, all these lines. Oh my goodness, it just looks tremendous. Now, the only thing I will say is this is supposed to be the disc. At my figure, it looks like it's a little off center, but I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. This is fine because the rest of it, and of course, this little guy down here looks like Grimace, that little part right there, Grimace from McDonald's. I thought that was kind of funny, but yeah, just the etching on this, the detail, the sculpting on this is just beautiful. Because this is what a Tron figure should look like. And to have him in a 6-inch scale like this just makes me so happy. I can't even tell you. I mean, there's a lot of figures that you see, and this just makes me really happy. Now, here's his articulation. His head does go around like that. It's on a ball joint, so it does go up and down. As you can see there. You can nod yes. I am here to protect the programs. I fight for the users. So here, of course, his arm goes around. Now, his arm will come out, but he does have this shoulder pad here, which blocks it. So you don't want to push that too far because I'm not sure if that will pop off or if it's just hard plastic on there to protect it. So his arm will go around here. He's got like a bicep swivel. It's not like, some of the superhero figures where he's got a big bicep, but he does have a bicep swivel. Also, his elbow does bend like that. He doesn't come with any other hands or anything like that, but his hands do go around. You can see here. That was a little firm there, so I had to kind of loosen it up. But a lot of things on this figure are very firm. You have to really work in the joints here. So you may need to take that into consideration when first handling your figure. But of course, the right arm is exactly the same as the left arm in all ways as far as the articulation. So that's pretty cool, and you can pose him in various ways. Now, he will do beyond a regular split. He's got this unique kind of crotch here that's something I haven't really seen before. It just kind of splits off like that, so it's something different than some of the other figures that you see, the Marvel Universe or the DC Multiverse figures. As you can see there, it just kind of goes all the way out to the side. He does have a double bending knee joint, but again, it's pretty stiff. And so it kind of takes a little bit to get that to bend, but you can put him in all kinds of cool positions there. His foot goes all the way around like that, but I don't know how much you want to do that because it looks like it may easily pop off, but it does go up and down just like that. And of course, the other leg does the exact same thing. No surprise articulation from one side to the other. Now, he does not have a thigh swivel, so you're kind of stuck there. But of course, like I said, he's got the double jointed knee on both sides, and of course the ankles that go all the way around. And then he does have holes on the bottom of his feet, even though he doesn't come with a stand. So that's pretty much the articulation of the figure. You can see here just more detail all over, just tons of detail all over this figure. He does stand really well. Like I said, you can pose him really well, and he looks great fighting for the users and fighting for us. So just for comparison, here is what the reissue of the 1980s Tron action figure looks like. Of course, he's in 3 3/4 scale, and these were a little different back then because they had replaced the grayscale portions with colors. So he's made out of a purple translucent material. And of course, Flynn was made out of a teal color, Sark was red, but the paint job was there and looked pretty good for the time especially, but it is what it is. And, I really dig the fact that they finally made an accurate portrayal of the Tron figures that have been updated now. This is great, and I hope that they make more. I would love to see a Flynn action figure and maybe even a guard. That would be really cool, and maybe some accessories, maybe a vehicle or two would be really cool as well to be able to have in this line. I've got 2 words for you: light cycles. Light cycles would be awesome to see in this line. But what do you think? I'm really curious to know if you are into this as much as I am.
So there you have it, folks. That is my review of the Disney Tron Kingdom Hearts action figure. I am in love with this figure. You know what? It doesn't matter that it doesn't have maybe all the articulation in the world, but it's got pretty decent articulation, and this is one of the figures that I have always wanted to see or have. When I saw him, I had to have him. But hey, do you have this figure? Do you love Tron as much as I do? Let me know down in the comment section, all right? And also follow us on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And if you do that, hey, leave me pictures of your toys. If you have this, I want to see yours. I want to see how you display it. Also, just send me pictures of your collection. I'd love to talk to other toy enthusiasts and people who collect, because it's fun. It's what we do. It's a ball to be able to go out and, you know, hunt for toys and find new things. And I would love to see how you do this as well. Also, remember, don't forget, if you want the Orm action figure, all you got to do is subscribe, hit notifications, and tell me down in the comment section that you want to be in on it. And we will give this away sometime after the 1st of May. Well, guys, that's about it for today, but thank you for joining me in the toy room. It's always a pleasure to have you over and to show you my new toys. Until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, saying, hey, don't get sucked into the master control program, all right? We fight for the users. Until next time, bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please smash that like button and of course subscribe, and also hit that notifications bell so that you are aware when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we'll see you next time.